Good evening. Tonight, we delve into a critical and urgent situation unfolding in Ukraine. As winter approaches, the nation's energy infrastructure faces an unprecedented crisis, battered by relentless attacks. This isn't just about lights going out, it's about the very survival of millions of Ukrainians in what is predicted to be a brutal winter. The systematic destruction of power plants, substations, and transmission lines has pushed the grid to its breaking point. We will explore the scale of the damage, the heroic efforts to repair it, and the international response, all while understanding the profound human cost. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the world watches as Ukraine braces for a winter under the constant threat of darkness and cold. Since the full-scale invasion, Russia has systematically targeted Ukraine's energy infrastructure, turning energy into a weapon of war. These are not accidental strikes. They are deliberate campaigns aimed at crippling the country's ability to sustain itself and demoralize its population. Over the past 2 years, countless missiles and drones have been launched, specifically designed to hit power plants, thermal power stations, and critical transmission nodes. The goal is clear: to plunge Ukraine into darkness and cold, forcing a humanitarian crisis that undermines resistance. This strategy has evolved, with each wave of attacks becoming more precise and devastating. The extent of the damage to Ukraine's energy grid is staggering. Estimates suggest that over 50% of the country's power generation capacity has been destroyed or severely damaged. This includes a significant portion of its thermal power plants and hydro facilities, which are crucial for stable power supply. Some regions have lost nearly all their generation capability. Repairing this infrastructure is not just about replacing parts. It involves complex, large-scale engineering work under constant threat. These aren't just statistics. They represent communities left without heat, hospitals struggling to function, and industries grinding to a halt, exacerbating an already dire economic situation. For millions of Ukrainians, the collapse of the energy grid means a brutal daily reality. Widespread blackouts are common, lasting for hours or even days. This isn't merely an inconvenience. It translates into a lack of heating as winter temperatures drop below freezing, no running water, and critical disruptions to medical services. Imagine hospitals operating on generators, homes without light or warmth, and children unable to study. The psychological toll is immense, adding to the trauma of war. Access to basic necessities becomes a daily struggle, making vulnerable populations, especially the elderly and those with health conditions, incredibly susceptible to the cold and lack of resources.
Енергетики українські енерговоркери are engaged in a heroic, relentless race against time. They work around the clock, often under shelling, to repair damaged infrastructure and restore power. However, the scale of destruction is immense, and the challenges are formidable. Repairs are costly, estimated to be in the billions of dollars, and crucial equipment, like large transformers, takes months if not years to replace. The constant threat of new attacks means that even restored facilities can be hit again, turning reconstruction into a Sisyphean task. Despite these odds, their dedication is unwavering, a testament to Ukraine's resilience.
The international community has stepped up, providing crucial aid to help Ukraine withstand these energy attacks. Countries worldwide have sent generators, transformers, and other vital equipment, along with significant financial support. This assistance is critical for enabling repairs and providing temporary solutions for essential services. The coordination of this aid is complex, but it underscores a global commitment to Ukraine's resilience. However, the sheer scale of the damage means that much more support is needed, and quickly, to avert an even greater catastrophe as winter deepens. Ukrainians have demonstrated remarkable resilience, adapting to survive in these extreme conditions. Cities have established invincibility points, heated shelters equipped with power generators, internet access, and medical supplies, offering a temporary refuge from the cold and dark. Communities are pooling resources, sharing generators, and finding innovative ways to keep warm and connected. While these measures offer vital relief, they are not sustainable long-term solutions. They highlight the incredible spirit of a nation determined not to break, but also the immense burden placed on its people. Looking beyond the immediate crisis, Ukraine is already planning for a more resilient and modern energy future. This involves not just repairing, but fundamentally rebuilding its grid to be more decentralized and secure. A key focus is on integrating more renewable energy sources, like solar and wind power, reducing reliance on centralized thermal plants that are easier targets. The vision is to emerge from this war with an energy system that is robust, green, and interconnected with Europe, ensuring stability and sustainability for decades to come. This long-term reconstruction will require significant investment and international partnership. Russia's targeting of Ukraine's energy grid is a clear geopolitical strategy, a calculated act of war designed to break the will of the Ukrainian people and cripple its economy. By creating a humanitarian catastrophe, Russia aims to destabilize the country from within and pressure international allies. This systematic destruction violates international humanitarian law, which protects civilian infrastructure. It underscores the brutal nature of modern warfare, where essential services become primary targets. Understanding this intent is crucial for framing the international response and ensuring accountability for these war crimes. As Ukraine braces for the harshest months of winter, the need for sustained international support is more critical than ever. This isn't just about charity. It's about global solidarity with a nation fighting for its sovereignty and the principles of international law. Continued financial aid, technical assistance, and military support to defend against further attacks are paramount. The resilience of the Ukrainian people is an inspiration, but they cannot face this brutal winter alone. Their survival and eventual victory depend on the unwavering commitment of the world. Let us remember that the cold and dark are not just metaphors. They are very real threats that demand our urgent and collective action.